Hi guys, it's Nancy here, and I'm back with another process video for you, and I am now tackling a few of my American photos. I don't know, I'd kind of like was feeling where I'd kind of used a lot of photos that matched those kind of like papers that I've been using, so I just dug through only kind of like the first photo wallet, I think, maybe the first or second photo wallet of my American pictures to find something to scrap. And I have picked these two photos, which were taken on the ferry or the boat back from Alcatraz. So it is looking over the San Francisco skyline. So I'm going to be using bits from Maggie Holmes and bits from the Basic Grey Sunkiss collection. So these bits that I had left from sort of different things that I'd done. And I'm going to use the perfect day as part of my title. And that came from the cut apart sheet, and I'm just cutting up the remainder of those cut aparts so I could possibly use them on here. So I'm just literally just digging through different bits and pieces I've got within my what is it called? Embellishment tray. I thought I would never find a use for that piece of horrendous marble paper. The green, but the green worked just fine, and I wanted something to back that photo frame, the little Polaroid frame, to put that acetate on, and that says "Away We Go," and that is a Heidi Swapp Wanderlust acetate piece. I've also cut out the little July calendar piece from the Shine collection, and I am now just looking through the numbers and seeing if I can cut 2015 out, and I do manage to. So I'm going to kind of trying to use up my paper pads, because I brought just the 6x6 paper pad from Maggie Holmes, because I knew it was something that I was like in love with. I'm not a big Maggie Holmes fan. I like her papers, but I don't know, a little bit samey really. But I do kind of like them every so often. Then I got the papers in a kit, so I have decided to try my best to kind of embrace them. So yeah. That is why I thought, okay, if I'm going to use the 12x12 papers, I'm going to pull out by 6x6. I would say, though, that the printing and the saturation of colour is completely different. Especially the die cut ones, the green in that is completely different. Which I was quite shocked by, that it was so obviously different. So I don't know if you guys if you've brought both and found the same thing, but I'd found within the 6x6 pad the colours were much more saturated. So I'm now just going through my embellishment tray here, and this has got an assortment of embellishments in, so some from the Heidi Swapp pack that I got in a kit. I've got some Christmas bits in there, I've got some Amy Tangerine vellum pockets, so a real mixture. And so I'm just taking some mist and putting it over a couple of points in the layout where I know that it's going to hopefully show, because you know what I'm like. But I do like to just add some mist in to my layout, because I think it just helps ground all of the layers. So I'm just using gold, a grey and a teal, and then I'm taking my Maggie Holmes Shine roller stamp and using that. I have misplaced my big bag of roller stamps, so I need to find that up, because I can only have this one and the last Dear Lizzie one, the ones that I gave away in my giveaway. I'm not quite sure what I've done with the rest, so I need to find those up, because, yeah, it's quite annoying. So, I've just used those two just to add a little bit of texture to the background, and I'm just putting my two photos there together, and I love using multiple photos on one layout. It just works really well for me. I cut that poor little zebra in half, because the teal worked perfectly with that die cut bit from the Basic Grey collection, so they're completely different collections, but the teal was like nearly like dead on. So now I'm just working here on this cluster, and I like the vellum pocket, but I didn't like what it said on it, but I'm just going to use it for like the stitch detail. So I'm just going to be building up that cluster there at the bottom, and I'm covering that words up again on that die cut piece. As I said, I really like how quick and simple this one actually came together. This layout took me just under 30 minutes, so I'm really pleased with that. So I'm just using that vellum arrow, which came in the Heidi Swapp collection, the die cut pack that I got, and then I'm just putting this date down. And again, all of those numbers actually kind of work well because they were again all that teals and yellows. So that worked bam. And I really like how that the vellum with the acetate bit over it, that was a really nice bit of texture down in that corner. I've used another acetate piece, and now I'm going through the sticker sheet from, what is it, Maggie Home Shine. Again, this came in a kit, and so I'm just looking at what I've got here. There were some of these are like arrow pieces, which I normally really struggle to use, these kind of little triangles, but I actually ended up using them on here and they worked really, really well, so I'm really happy I got them used up because I could see them if not just ending up on the sticker sheet. So I'm just flicking around seeing if any other the colour bits work on here, and then pull out this, which is a Chamel, an old Chamel one, I think it might be from her original collection. So I was just looking through her sticker sheets because I'm trying to use those up as well, because as I say, they have been in my stash for a while, and I end up pulling out that camera. And I really like how that kind of works, because it's not a kind of black, it's more of a dark grey. So I've just overlapped that at the top there. And again, I really like how that works, because again, I really like these photos as well. I found up these pieces on my desk. These are from My Mind's Eye On Trend. This is just a random little die cut pack. I'm not sure how it kind of became separated from my other die cuts. But I decided to get it out and add it in with all my other pieces. And as I had these other little triangles on there, I decided to add these in. Some of them are acetate pieces, some of them are gold foiled. But I really like how they worked on here. And as I said, I'm not someone who's like a massive fan of like the triangles, but yeah, really happy that I got these used up, and that gold foiling works really well on this layout. So just working out where I'm going to stick those down. Again, just adding them behind my clusters, and the angle's actually working really well, and even including another acetate piece there behind that. And as I said, I really like how that looks. I'm not a huge fan of the triangles, so I'm not going to do too much else to this. I'm actually going to add a little boat down there. I had like that transport pack of wood veneers, which I absolutely love, but I can't find them anymore. I've searched everywhere and I can't find them, so a bit bummed out about that because I've used so many of the planes. I do have the dies that are very similar, but I do love the wood veneers. But as we were on a boat, I thought, okay, we'll use a boat. You can't see them on a boat, but you know what I mean, I know I am. So now I've got these Maggie Home Shine Alphas, which are kind of like a puffy kind of sticker, but they're kind of more of a muted gold, and I really like them. I didn't think I was going to, but I got them in a kit. That is the good thing about kits, because often something you think you don't like, you end up loving. So I'm just putting my title, so the perfect day for a cruise on the bay is what I'm going to put. So I'm just using my pokey tool to position them there, and I have got a little bit of space on that journaling card then, just to include a little bit of journaling. This is not really going to be about going to Alcatraz, because I'm going to have quite a few layouts from that, but this is just going to be about going over on the boat and the beautiful views and things. So, as I said, I was going to, like, you know, leave more room, but it kind of like, it ended what it is, and I really like just how it sits against the rest of the layout. I did just pull a little gold heart off that was on there, and I really liked, you know, that just kind of brought the gold into two different other places. So I'm just sticking a few of those layers down and just seeing if there's anything else that works, and now I'm just going to mount it up, and this again is on another piece of basic grey paper. So I am super chuffed with how this layout came out. It was really quick and pretty simple, and it's used up a couple of more of those basic grey papers, which worked well with the Maggie Homes. So thank you very much guys for watching, and I'll speak to you all again very, very soon. Bye!